back, baby. A lovely little boat.
This is the Hound Pits pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
I like the tower. That's kind of cool.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Does look pretty charming, doesn't it?
Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Okay. The Hound's Pit Pub. Oh, much clues. Dishonored? Oh. Samuel the boatman has smuggled you across the river from Coldridge prison. He works for an underground movement opposed to the illegal reign of the Lord Regent and has brought you to meet the members of the organization. That pretty much sums up what's happening, gang. Gang? Let's have a look around first. Loot. This looks like a perfect place for loot if I was loot. God, there's water. Unfortunately, it appears like there is no loot here. Alright. You win, you damn loyalists. I'll go me a meeting. Alright.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man. Even after 6 months in Coldridge prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Hi, I'm here now, actually. Gentlemen?
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here.
God.
Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you.
What happened to your head, dude?
The Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton.
You're not much
I
better
represent
either.
the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Really? So, task. Meet Piero in his workshop near the docks.
Good to have you with us, Corvo. Nothing against the others, but there's no substitute for a man who's done his service for the crown.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Piero yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coldridge prison. Go see him when you can. You don't know what it means to work with a man who stood at the Empress's right hand. We can't bring her back, but at least we have the man she trusted most. And maybe we can help you right some of the wrongs done to you. This bar is mine, but please, treat it as your home.
Oh, I like the
Piero
bar.
still wants a word with you. He's,
All right.
well, He's not a diplomat, but he's a brilliant man.
Interesting. Can I go out here? Huh. It's like my own little... is this like the safe house area? A little hub world, maybe?
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district
Loot?
due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment
Doors?
and rehabilitation.
No, that's just a wall. Oh god, red? I assume red means dead. Oh, there's a stairs up here though. Oh, I need an apartment key. Oh, I want in the apartment. I can't see shit in here too. Oh, look, there's shit there. You see that? There is stuff in there. Alright, cool. So this is like a little hub world. Yeah, here's the bar. What's it say? Blood from the eyes. Ooh, that's something. Okay, so there's Piero's workshop. Here's the... Actually, I'm not going to that. There we go. This is the big ass tower they had. Look, there's letters that... Ooh. From Piero's workshop to the... Interesting. Oh, is that... There's something. Oh. Alright, so can I go that way? Close the door. Hey, gang. Got good shit for me in the bar? Yes, no, maybe? What's behind the bar? Look, you said treat it as you're like at home, sir, so I'm doing exactly that. I'm going to eat all your jelly eel, I'm going to steal your hemlock. It's going to be great. What a beautiful, beautiful sight. Thank you for being so such being a good host, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Empty bottles? Well, maybe not that good a host. Apricot tartlet? Never mind. You made up for it.
Who shows signs of blood on their face
this shit?
and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the city watch. They will be taken
outside
to the
again.
district for treatment.
Any more loots outside that I'm probably running right past? Hey, look.
I once served under Admiral Havelock. Captain Havelock then. I don't know if he remembers me, but I fear it's rude to ask. I don't want to embarrass him.
Can I steal your shit, though? Mysteries on Pandyssia, extract from a book of the far continent Pandyssia. At the Academy of Natural Philosophy, they speak of the Pandyssian continent as a place of wonder, where all of life was intertwined and blossomed across eons, producing a vibrant ecology unrivaled in the civilized world. The overseers from the Abbey of the Everyman, by contrast, talk of horror and heresies, of cults of sub-men engaged in brutal, perverse rituals. The few have travelled to the far continent and come back to the Isles. Those who have actually touched the soil there have returned with notes that describe vast deserts, deep jungles, and outlandish creatures that defy belief. Once in a generation, a great effort is mounted to build a colony there in hopes of this someday growing into a port city to rival Dunwall itself. But to date, these attempts have all ended in madness and failure. So wait, there's like a giant... What the fuck was that? Is this a coin? Sorry, dude, I'm literally just stealing your bed. Shit, is this where you live? You need to get some better digs, my dude. So there's this continent across the ocean that has this place they're trying to, like, they can't even settle on it because it's just full of weird shit that, like, kills and makes people go crazy. Interesting. I don't see loot down there. What's in here, though? I want to know more about that Pandyssia place. Hound's Pit key needed, damn it. Why do they need keys for everything? Why does everything have to be locked? Don't they trust people around this place? Yeah, this is a new day and age. Alright, there's Pierre here. Let's go talk to him. Are you some nerdy scientist, dude?
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
Thank you. I guess.
No! This cannot happen now the tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there is a terrible mess.
Mate, I'm doing your dirt. God damn it, now he's gonna be doing bitch work for him. I'm gonna steal your shit then. Oh. Piero's request is denied. Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tivian ore. What's wrong with the metals and crystal? King Sparrow feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy, everything you needed was paid off by tariff and handing out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, or what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm filling the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need these things, go out and scavenge yourself. Half the city is in ruins, so no one's going to miss any of the old crap you seem to need, Admiral Havelock. That's kind of interesting. Vice. More stealing more maps and shit, more vices. I'm messing up your workshop, dude. You make me get your oil and stuff. I'm gonna mess your shit up. A second solution. Oh my god. Alright. Excerpt from a series of newspaper articles from prominent natural philosophers by Piero Joplin. It is through no fault of my own that the average citizen has expressed a preference to Sokolov's elixir over my own formula. Sold as Piero's remedy, a name I did not choose if you must know the truth. The public has spoken its unusual message of idiocy, spending their coin as a means of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe to be equal if not superior. Much has been made of the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because this strain works with an efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague now makes its way through the city of Dunmore, is unrivaled in its effectiveness. I have studied it with the blood of those so afflicted, and it's nearly perfect. Elegant, in fact. And while it is true that Piero's remedy and Sokolov's elixir are known to protect the body against the plague equally, my own has properties not fully understood, which relate to the mind itself and the spirit. And it is in this way that my formula wins out. Here is where one should pay attention to its contest. For you see, Sokolov's elixir, while its emphasis on the brute animal body is a crass goo better suited for livestock, the subtle and secret variants in the key ingredients making up Piero's remedy ensure that it works on the higher functions that separate humankind from the mindless blue-jawed hagfish swimming in the Warrenhaven River. So he's got his own little remedy or potion to stop the plague, but apparently everyone likes Sokolov's one better. And Sokolov was the... what the fuck is that? The portal door? Sokolov was the dude who was painting the picture before everyone... all the shit went down. Okay, you got nothing important. Close that. Just cooking. What you cooking, dude? Nothing now. Dead counter responsibilities. Excerpt from a manual on the City Watch procedures. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of the growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers usually of junior or middle grades, in most matters of edicts or curfew enforcement. These officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms called weepers in common parlance. So late stage, so that's what weepers are, I guess. They've got the plague bad. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test and if accepted for the 2-week training tour, pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1.5 normal pay grade. Huh. That's not too bad. I guess. Ooh, oh, no. Well, the expert from the notes of a natural philosopher aboard a whaling ship. Remarkably, each specimen I have had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variants in physiology. On the second leg of the trip, east of Tivia, the crew hauled aboard a female, some 42-something in length. They estimated she weighed 35 ton, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight, I took her apart, sketched and took notes against her bellowing. I cut into the mass of tentacles around her mouth. Within, I found row upon row of teeth. God, I can't read. And a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assume she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Okay, so they're cutting up whales. And it seems like whales, whale oil processing, see? Excerpt from the founder of the Grievous Whale House. Out at sea, they secure the beast with hooks, with lines cast from the main ship and from several smaller boats. Buoys keep the whale from diving deep. Once it's caught, a larger hook is driven through its tail, which is used to hoist the creature up into the catch. The moan and bellow for some time as the men get them into the dock, then lift them into the scaffolding overhead. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to port in Dunmore, where the crew works on the great creature, slicing off the fattiest parts while it still lives. So they use this whale oil, must be like their power source. Whale oil refining station. God damn. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regards to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it into the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the full tanks. They are quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Grievous Oil Company has done something correctly for once. Oh, there's there. Okay, so can I door first of all? No. This one's full. Okay. So these things can be like bombs too. They apparently explode.
Perfect. Now plug it in.
Easy.
Perfect.
Should be doing that yourself.
Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Center lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Oh, he's like a shot person? Fuck yes, Piero. Oh my god. Upgrades. Yes. Combat. Sleep dart. Sleep dart's effective as immediate. Oh, good. Crossbow reload. Faster reload. Crossbow range. Oh, pure. Sword crossing makes the sword more effective when locking blades and pushing against an enemy. I don't get what that does. Magnify. Oh, I want bolt capacity. Increase bolt standard. Oh, I don't want. Holy shit! Wow. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna go down the. This is the whole Corvo redemption. Oh, I'm gonna buy so many of those. Thing. Like 5. Yeah. So I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna be evil Corvo. I'm gonna be good Corvo. Right. So basically, bombs, guns, swords. No, I want to use the crossbow and the sleep darts are the best thing ever. Right, so mask optics. Magnify your view, that would be good. Yes. Spending all my hard-earned coin. Unlocks bolt capacity too. I feel like I need that. Bone charm capacity. Increase standard bolt capacity. Okay, so I don't actually think I need that. Alright. So I need money is basically what I need. There we go. Lots of sleep darts.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your
I advise
life
you
will
talk more
get
faster.
even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
He's very calming. I don't like it. Yeah, I'd like to look around a little bit more.
Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
Oh shit, dude. I got like... Read the craftsman tutorial. Oh, I can bring in blueprints too? Oh my god. Guys, there's blueprints and shit. Right. So I guess we gotta just explore around the pub a little bit more. Like I saw, for example, door. And coins! I need all the coins now.
Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread down.
I now have shit to spend, so I mean stuff to buy, so I need all the coins I can get.
Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
What's a river crust too? So I thought that was a tripwire for a second. Oh cool, it's like a little viewing hatch thing. I see you. Worth coins. God, I wish I had like loot vision. Hello, who are you?
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When
Hi,
they
Lydia.
told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
You hitting on me, girl? That's fine. More loot. Harpooner songs. Excerpt from a book of sea shanties sung by sailors. What will we do with a drunken whaler? What will we do with a drunken whaler? What will we do with a drunken whaler early in the morning? Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Oh God. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner early in the morning. Hey, way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver early in the morning. Stuff him in a second, throw him. This is a horrible, gruesome song. Jesus. I know things are bad in this time, but are they really that bad? Is it a coin? That is a coin.
Leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved
Oh, there's piers and shit and more books. Excuse me, Lydia. Litany on the White Cliff. Expert from a series of overseer invocations by Ho-Sever Abril Templeton. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a rightfulest fias against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd, for the foggy grey wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire for our virtues, actions so that others will not lose their way, and to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbours, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. Okay, weird. I'm just gonna take that pier. Thank you. Oh, she's a key. Hi, Lydia. You have a key right there. I want it. Can I loot it? Can I not loot you? She's got a key. Boo! I want that key. Not fair, Lydia. Thought we were friends. Excuse me. Who lives in here? This is supposed to be the Lord Regis. Hello, hello, hello. Pubmaster room key. What the hell's that unlocked for me? The Gaffer's Tale, Volume 2. For more than a quarter of a century, I'm done with whaling, too broken to continue. I've seen all the corners of the isles and made more coin than most men see in a lifetime, but it's all gone. I've lived through an emperor and watched his daughter take the throne. Fair young empress she was, but slain so young. Everything beautiful comes to die. I've eaten in every port of the known world and sailed in the loneliest waters you could imagine. I've seen the cliffs around Pandyssia. Even the best of it doesn't give me an ounce of joy. The years come back across my dreams as a line of butchered bodies, long, sleek, and singing along the waves under the moonlight, only to be separated by ugly weather-scared men who'd knife each other for a good pair of boots. Each year I have less time to come home. My tongue forgot the language of small chatter, and those who lived in the cities thought me odd. My sister Nina hardly knew what to say to me during our visits. When she lost her business to the Law Regent's crooked barrister, I was 100 miles east of Morley, gaff hand frozen from the sleet as we tracked the first bull whale we'd seen in months. I helped her as much as I could, but Nina died in the early days of the plague. None of it mattered, If I'm jaded and bitter, it's because the industry has taken away my dreams. The world has beat me. Damn, dude, that's depressing as shit. Havelock. This is Havelock's room. Havelock log, entry button. It has been days since I were dispatched to stash weapons for Koro in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope they have succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as a dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can we actually break out of Coldridge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 1 in 5. Well, thank you, Havelock. That's not very nice of you. Oh, story time.
Log entry 1-4. It seems we have moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting block and my military connections. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. Endball. Is this off? Switch. Switch, where the hell is it?
Technology, isn't it great? Hello, hello, what's that? Pouch? Stealing from the Havelock, dude. Admiralty and the fleet. Well, each of the isles has some form of naval fleet. None is more involved than that of Bristol. With its long, proud history of great ships and the admirals who command them, boys come of age in the cities of Bristol hoping to someday captain such a ship. And family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush something uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. I don't know. Insertion? I don't know. In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at sea. The ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade. God, this Anton Sokolov dude, he's up to a lot of shit, isn't he? Painter, like medicine man dude, and now he's designing ships. Allowing crews to haul their kill up over the deck and begin their butchery and processing even as the ship returns to Dunwall. The crews can be seen working on their latest whale as the ship moves slowly up the Vernhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouse companies such as the Grievous Whaling House. Suspended in the rigging overhaul and backlit by the setting sun, the silhouette of one of those creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city. Interesting. Oh, Gaffer Star Volume 1. Yeah, it's quite a decent one. My sister Nina and I left for Tivia together, saying goodbye to our aunt, the woman who had raised us since childhood, leaving behind our home city of Jarl and the cold, but beautiful white landscapes we had always known. We boarded a ship for Dunwall. Our parents had left us with a sizable inheritance, and we spent half of this getting to the capital city and establishing a small import shop dedicated to Tivian furs. Once I'd helped Nina establish the business, I was free to pursue my dream. Signing on with a whaling ship was the most exciting thing I'd ever done. And I said it as a means to an end. Someday I would captain my own crew and eventually own a fleet of similar vessels. With tears in her eyes, Nina kissed me farewell, and I did not see her again for many months. As an apprentice to the gaffer, I got to see the tracking and killing of the great beasts up close. Nothing had ever fired my spirit up. My spirit so. As the wind and pounding waves racing around a wounded whale, being pulled by a skein of cables embedded in its thick flesh. I changed more in those first 7 months than I had in the previous 7 years. Whaling was beginning to put its mark on me, so that Nina barely recognized me when I returned, tanned and swanny with muscle. Where the creases already wrinkled the corners of my eyes, but she could see that I was filled with joy, having found my purpose. We know how that ended up, didn't it? Hello. Process whale oil. Ugh, I can't. English is escaping me. I apologize. Me English not good. Alright, well that was interesting. Close that door so I know where I've been that way.
Attention all citizens.
No one knows I've been in there.
Extends from sundown
What do we have here?
unless you are
Oh, it's this dude. Little Pendleton?
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that.
Oh, he sounds like it. And he's got tarts for me. I'm stealing all your shit, dude. I hope you don't care. play that
My
funky music.
furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that
That's good.
antiquated boat.
Yeah.
The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which, Wallace, please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Just how was that wine, sir? Good? I hope you liked it. I see you've got a lot of booze in here. I think you and I could be friends. Maybe. I'm gonna steal your shit, though. Yeah. Oh, 100 coins? Oh my god. It's just... Look, you guys hired me. Oh, we didn't even see it. Quick, close it, close it, close it. There we go. You guys hired me. These are my methods. You know what you're signing on for. You don't get to complain. Alright. And you are who the... Wallace?
Please
Oh, you're
follow
the...
me to your quarters.
Okay, that's good, Wallace. You do that. Get out of the way, sir. I didn't know there was stairs here. Oh, there's a basement. Oh, shit. Hold on. Ooh, there's basements. Oh, what? That's the sewer again. Oh. Oh, there's more of it. And those weird wrench knife hammer things. Alright, so there's actually not much down here, but there's a couple of whale things. I'll take that, and a door which I can't get through. Yet. Come on. Alright. How do I... God damn it, that was hard. Oh, corner. The fuck was that noise? What the? Alright. This shouldn't be that hard, should it? There we go. Alright. That was difficult. Oh, now we're here again. Okay. Hi. I'm not snooping in your basement. That's exactly what I'm doing. Oh, we're on the 3rd floor now. There's a brick door wall. That's not helpful. 4th floor? How big is this place? Dirty as all shit. You need a maid. Lydia, you're not doing your job, love. Just to warn you. Wait, so I get the attic? Sweet. Oh my god, I can get to that tower. Open the eyes. The tower is literally right outside my bedroom. Fuck yeah, so what's the chance I can get in? What is this place? The Frag Feast. At the end of every year, in the last day of the month of songs, we begin the Frug Feast? I don't know. Again, English not good. The new year has not started, and thus the time that follows is outside the calendar. A period of celebration and feasting begins, during which the people abandon the very practices that keep them whole and healthy over the year. Many leave their homes, euphoric, with spirits or potent herbs. Some paint their faces or wear masks to conceal themselves as they pursue their passions without reservation. When the right cosmology signs are observed and it is time for the calendar to begin anew, the sitting high overseer calls for the hymn of atonement, and the Frag Feast ends. Families return to their homes, wives to their husbands, enemies put down their weapons, and fires are extinguished. No complaint is given for those who have wronged others, deviated from ancient codes, or discarded oaths. For this time during the astrological alignment does not exist and is not recorded. The following day starts the new year, marked on the first day of the month of Earth, as it has always been. So it's kind of like a day, the last day of the year. It's like, sweet, do whatever the fuck you want, dude. No repercussions, no nothing. So I see that. Trials of Aptitude. Once a child. Oh. I've read that before. Yeah. What is this fucking thing? This is creepy as shit. Call to the Spheres, Volume 1. My stomach twists as the engines of the old vessel roared louder. It was a creation of Orkada, third prefect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was accelerated, savouring each of the small craft's undulations. Orkada pulled a lever and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burned whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Brian looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the literacy. My pupil, it will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. Okay, that's too many words. And I can't get to this one? I can. Ooh, that's a drop. I don't want to come. Why is there a door here? This is a terrible designed building. Alright, whatever. So someone lives here too. I wonder who. I wonder who lives in here. They're cooking and shit too. I'd rather live in the tower. I think the tower's cooler than the bloody the pub. The Hound's Pit pub is nice and all, but the tower, that's where shit goes off. So that's the door. Good shit? No.
This is your room.
Oh, fuck, he gave me a fright.
To give you privacy.
Wallace, my dude.
I understand you'll need your rest.
Thanks, dude. I didn't realize you were there. So, go in. Delightful. Not much in my room, to be honest. Oh, is there more coin? Fuck yeah, there is. Fuck yes, there is. And copper. Oh no, this hurts.
Traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district.
And
Due to risk of infectious contact,
oh, look, this little like
violators will be
balcony
taken
I
to the
have.
flooded district for treatment and
That's
rehabilitation.
I can go out here and shit, as long as I don't have too much full damage, I suppose. Okay, so I've got my own little rooftop balcony. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alrighty guys, we might call an end to the episode here. Next time we're gonna go to bed, I guess. That's all we're doing. That's it. This is gonna be like a 5-second video, I swear to God. Thanks so much for watching. As always, it's been Flapping Kiwi with another episode of Dishonored. As always, have a good one, and we shall see you next time.